Hey everybody, it's time for SideKick Power Hour. My name is Nakia, and this is the show that happens every Monday night at 8 p.m. All across the SideKick social media, whether that's YouTube or the Facebooks. And we rewatch shows from the SideKick Crewniverse. We do special things sometimes, like where we read plays or scripts, and we have so much fun, and we get to do that every week because you're here with us, doing your thing, commenting below and keeping us going through thick and thin, and we really appreciate that so much. And recently, as you probably know, because we talk about it all the time, we did launch a Patreon, and we're super glad that so many of you have become members of the Crewniverse. You can do that down there below by going to patreon.com/sidekick productions. And we wouldn't need any of this if it weren't created by the one and only Joshua R. Pangborn. Joshua, hello.
Hello. How
Welcome
are
back.
you, Nakia?
Oh, I'm feeling better now that I get to be hanging out with some of my favorite people.
Well, that makes two of us. I'm
Yeah,
so
well, tell
excited
us
to
what
be
we're in
here.
store for tonight.
Well, tonight is another fabulous night on Psychic Power Hour. We have all of our wonderful friends in the audience. I see all of you saying hello. Hi, Gato and Lachu Bear and Owen and Yolanda's here too. I just got to film with Yolanda this weekend, so that was a very exciting time. I had a really great time doing that. So tonight on Psychic Power Hour, we're going to be watching episode 5 of The Art of Blowing It, created by Ashley Monique Menard. This is Smells Like Teen Spirit, which is a song from Moulin Rouge. And we're also going to be talking about Skeleton Crew and Demon Doctor, a little bit about the musical episode. We have a very important question to answer. What is your favorite drug sequence in a movie? So, what is it? Find out. Put your answer in the comments, and we're going to figure it out from there. And then we're also going to be, as I said, talking about the musical episode, right, Nikia?
We will be talking about the musical episode, and I want to give everybody some updates. Joshua and I have been listening to the cast recordings and making some adjustments, requesting adjustments from Matt Parmenter, who is helping produce this and doing such a kick-ass job and going above and beyond, and we really appreciate him.
Matt is amazing. And
It's
thank you,
sounding
Bart.
so good, so good. Thank you, Bart. And we're both really excited about it. And some of the cast have heard some of these final recordings, and I can't wait to
They
share them
are.
with the rest of you.
I am so excited for later this year because we still got so many episodes of Skeleton Crew come out before the musical episode comes out. There's so much to watch, and we even have.
There
And
is.
here's another Skeleton Crew alum in the audience. Hi, it's good to see you. This is Ivan. He was in episode 4 of season 4, so
That's
that's
right.
exciting.
That's right. Well, now that we're done with our updates, of course, let's talk about the business at hand, which is the art of blowing it. As you said, we are rewatching season 1 of the amazing art of blowing it, from the mind of Ashley Monique Menard, who
She's
is
right here on
joining
my
us.
chest.
Yeah, she's on your chest, and she's on my mind all the time. Hi, Ashley. Welcome back to the Sidekick Power Hour.
Hi, boys. How are
Hi.
you?
So good to
I'm
have you.
dandy.
And
Yeah, you
um,
are.
our fellow cohort in crime weekly with us every week is our dear friend Stuart Kiczek,
Hello.
who
Hello.
Hi.
we were celebrating an early birthday for last week. This week we're celebrating the
I
fact
make it go all month long.
he
It's
had
just my
some
birthday year,
exact.
so I'm okay with that.
Yep. And
And
if
I know I'm a
you
weirdo for looking forward to my Mondays. A lot of people don't like them, but for me, it's I get to see you guys and hang out. So
Aw, good. We're so glad. So Josh, what sidekick updates do you have for us this week?
Sure. Well, as we all know, over the weekend we had a new episode of Skeleton Crew come out. So hopefully everyone has already had a chance to watch Skeleton Crew Spitfire Part 2. If you were on the Patreon, you got to watch it a few days ago. If you are not on the Patreon, you got to watch it yesterday. Already over 1,000 people have watched
Whoa.
this episode in less than 24 hours. So definitely lots of people are watching it. So I think that people have really enjoyed it.
That's really cool. I think it's also fun to point out that every episode of
Hello.
5 now has at least 1,000, if not way more than that.
It's true. Our first episode of the season has over 3,000 views so far.
That's great.
Wow.
Even if that's 1,000 people watching 3 times, that's
even better.
You're filling a whole Comic-Con room with that. It's amazing.
That is fabulous to me. I'm not complaining. Also, this past weekend, Ashley and Mark Eugene Garcia, the amazing, incomparable Mark Eugene Garcia, who I hope is listening to this tonight, so he knows how amazing and incredible he is. Ashley, Mark Eugene Garcia, and Paul and I, and Ashley's special friend, Dan, went to see the New Jersey Pop-Up Horror Festival this weekend. Because a little film called Waste of the Young was in the horror in the festival. So we all drove out to New Jersey. We got some pizza. We watched Ashley's special friend eat a calzone. And then by the time they were done eating the calzone, we were able to go into the theater and watch Wasted on the Young on the big screen, which was such an exciting experience because Wasted on the Young is a wonderful, cute little 8-minute film. And we got to watch it on the big screen. And Mark Eugene Garcia is amazing. It was on a big screen. It was in a movie theater, Nakia.
It was in a movie theater, and it was so interesting because the people behind me, when certain things happened in the movie, they were like, "Oh shit!" So it was great seeing it in front of an audience because we got to hear people's responses.
And so when the kill happened, that was really, really very cool. When because we all, of course, have watched this movie already, so we know that Joshua gets sliced by Mark Eugene Garcia, the amazing, incomparable Mark Eugene Garcia. Because Josh accidentally didn't say Mark Eugene Garcia's name during the Q&A section, so we want to make sure that he knows how beloved he is. So we were also nominated for an award over the weekend at the New Jersey Pop-Up.
What award was that?
We were nominated for what, Ashley?
We were nominated for Best Ambiance.
Yes, Atmosphere.
Two totally different things.
Because I think you all want to know, well, what did the award show look like? Well, the first award, they started to list the award, and they said, so the first award, what we'd like to do is we'd like to hand it to this chick came from the audience, ran down Kanye style like she was trying to get Taylor Swift, grabbed the award and said, I'm accepting it. And all of us were so cringing, wondering, what is
and
happening?
her fiance is like, sit down. She's like, no, my film was that good. I know we're gonna win an award, so I don't care what happens. My whole point of being here is to walk home with an award.
Holy shit!
So the entire audience is like,
that wasn't fake.
Okay, it wasn't fake. But then she finally won an award later. So she came up and she was like, I'll take this award. I'll give this back to you. And I'm going to take this new award. Anyway, I was just joking earlier when I said that. But I would like to go ahead and thank my mother, my God, and started listing a bunch of people. And it was incredible.
It was an experience that was bizarre.
It sounds
so
incredible.
Uncomfortable.
I surely hope somebody was filming it.
Friend's hands saying, oh my God, what is happening? We're cringing so bad. And everyone in the entire audience was doing the same thing. The guys behind me are like, what the fuck's that bitch doing? This is crazy. It was awesome.
Well, I am super bummed I didn't get to see it on the big screen. I might have even flown up there for that. I didn't realize that. It was
so cool.
But so glad that we were nominated for Best Atmosphere. And at least I feel like that's certainly something that sound could contribute to.
Absolutely. So, you're a huge part of why that
sets the mood completely.
Yeah. So I'm super proud of that. Thank you to the
New Jersey Pop-Up Horror Film Edition.
Yes. Thank you.
So ridiculous.
Okay. So on to The Art of Blowing It.
Yes.
So before we, really dig in to that episode this week, I wanted to take a moment to go into the mind of Ashley Monique Menard and her guest this week on the F Your Fears podcast.
Mythology.
So let's take a watch.
Hello, my sweet darling, and welcome to the F Your Fears podcast. What have you been working on? I know everyone out there wants to know.
Yeah, so I've been working on the next album for sure. So I've been doing a lot of writing during quarantine and like in the past year and a half. So we're sort of in pre-production for the next full-length album, and I haven't done that since Harlequin in 2017, I believe. So that's very exciting. And then I'm also working on a musical right now. So it's going to be like a cool, like folky Southern style story about queerness in the South, and a lot of like, you know, personal anecdotes and stuff, but looking to get a little, not a little, a lot of theatrical with it, using some sort of elements of like mythology and all that, like how the Bible is so mythological and so elevated. I want to like include some of those elements in the story itself so that it's like feels magical. And yeah, I'm really excited about that.
I'm really excited about that too. That sounds amazing. So I kind of want to ask a couple questions about that. So you currently, I love Harlequin. I love that album so much. And that's your second album, right?
That's my first album.
Your first album. Okay. So that's your first album. And then you also came out with an EP this past, I want to say year, right?
Yeah. So the past year I've done like 5 different singles, just sort of in like remotely working with my producer to kind of create whatever we could with staying isolated or complying with COVID stuff. So I put out Jane, which is really about the pandemic and starting over and feeling like when you lose everything and everything changes all at once, that there's this sense that you could start over as anyone. And what that feels like to like imagine who you could be when all of those sort of other people's opinions and then validations are gone.
But when I saw your tape, I was like, oh my God, like this, yes, this is the exact vibe of everything that I want and need for Pixel. Like this was just, and then your comedic timing once we got on set, your comedic timing, like you knew you were on an office-based show, like you were on The Office, like you'd give like these gym looks at the camera, and I'm just like, he's the best.
Thank you so much. It was so fun. I had such a blast on that set. It was killer.
What was it like for you playing a story of someone who's non-binary, especially since there aren't that many non-binary characters out there? What was that like for you? Did you take experiences from people that you know, or was it just like you reading it on the page and you just kind of knew who this person was?
I had just started that journey of like understanding my gender identity, you know, and so it was exciting and pretty scary for me. I actually felt rather vulnerable. I know I don't think I necessarily came off that way, but privately I was like, oh yeah, no, that was like definitely in the very beginning of understanding my gender identity, which is I've come to, you know, I'm sort of always, this is a theme, right? It's like, it's always so private and personal. And I think I just like slowly emerge into it. Like now I identify as non-binary and my pronouns are she, her, mostly because I don't necessarily feel liberated by that language. Like they is great, but that's not where I feel the most seen necessarily in the word or in even vocabulary. It's more of that private understanding and like the way I am in my body. But it was fun because it was like, also Pixel was like had the power, right? It was a character that had power, and honestly, and wasn't weak, and was honestly kind of like a bitch sometimes too, like a little, like had a little snark to it, and that was like writing a nuanced character, a character that has flaws and you love them, is a non-binary character, but it's not about being non-binary. It's just there. It was super liberating. It's the only time I've ever played a part that fit that easy. So I don't think there was a whole lot of questioning to for me. I was like, oh, I actually can just walk into this role and have a lot of fun with it, and not have to think about whether or not I'm transforming enough, right?
Yeah.
That is F Your Fears, the video podcast edition that Ashley has been doing. Fantastic interview, Ashley. Thank you for sharing that with us. And if folks at home, you want to follow that and keep up to date with that, head over to fyourfears.com. And
You
Ashley
can
will take
also
you on that journey.
You can follow Lydia too. It's at Lydian over on the social media. And I mean this with all of my soul. Her album Harlequin is so good. There's this song called Divine that's literally, I mean, if I'm ever gonna have a song at my wedding, that's the song. I think it's one of the most beautiful love songs of all time. It's written in the perspective of two women, but the words about the love between the two characters is so absolutely beautiful. I think it can work for two guys. It can work for a guy and a girl. It can work for non-gender. It's just such a beautiful love song. So I definitely suggest checking out Lydian's music. It's so good. So let's get to the show.
Well, folks at home, don't forget you can go to fyourfears.com to see all of that. You can also become a member of our Patreon right now by heading over to patreon.com/sidekick productions. That would make a lot of folks happy. How many are we up to now, Josh?
They'll have to log on and find out.
Oh,
Damn.
No, we're up to 9. We have 9.
Oh, so we still haven't quite beat our 10-person goal from last week.
Nope. So if we can get one more person tonight, that'll make us nice number 10.
Let's do it, folks. Somebody
you like nice round numbers.
You can get started for $3. $3.
It's gonna make you happy.
So with that, let's get to the art of blowing it. This is episode 5. Smells Like Teen Spirit.
Gotta get what you want. Gotta get what you need. Better take all you get, my love, cause you know it don't come for free. Gotta get what you want. Gotta get what you need. Better take all you get, my love, cause you know it don't come for free. Every little thing you want. Every little thing you need. Keep it all for yourself, my love, cause it really don't matter to me.
Thank you so much again, by the way. I have never been in such a fancy store like Macy's before.
Felix, you've never looked better.
I feel really weird.
I figured we'd get some party favors going.
I mean, can we focus?
You're right. You're right. All right, so we're doing a little bit of shopping, and I came to check on my good friend over here, Felix. We've got Felix.
This is not
Me and Felix. Oh, good. What do we think? Do we think he should get this outfit? Here's a poll. There's a poll. You said something about a poll, right? Yeah. Oh, Felix, my little love. Life is a banquet, and some poor suckers are starving to death. Have you ever seen Auntie Mame? I love that movie so much. It was like my favorite movie when I was a kid. You know, I feel like I know so much about
Josh,
me,
you need to just wear that
but
outfit
I don't know
out.
anything about you.
Good idea. I've been talking about myself all day.
Who wears this one?
With Emmy, it's a little hard to tell how high or drunk she is. I do. I'm having a really hard time getting over my bulldog, Bentley. He passed away a year ago.
Could be worse. You know what is tragic? My cup is empty. Oh, some drinks.
Okay.
Go, come on.
Ashley puts that cup in everything.
Cup is everywhere.
That was fun. I love this place. It's so great.
Oh my god, Emmy, this place is gorgeous. Oh my god, we've got to go live.
Oh my God, you're such a Midwestern tourist. Hi, everybody. Hi, it's me, Emmy Hart. Make sure that you check out my show, Gotta Have Heart. It's gonna be great. So, yeah, that's it. Like, what else do you need me to say? I don't know. Things have been tough lately with me. Me and Moses
No,
have been having
Emmy, don't be crazy.
Nope,
Oh my god, 5,000 people are watching this?
Hey guys, I love you. Thank you.
So we are at the fabulous something bar with pop sensation Pixel and other celebrities.
Gotta have heart.
God,
Gotta have
I'm
heart.
live. I have 5 people watching and nobody comments. This is amazing.
Stick with me, Felix. You'll go places.
That's Pixel? Oh my god. Their song Lampshade got me through so many things in my life. I have to go say hello. Shade, lampshade.
Now, this song was cut from the Skeleton Musical episode.
Cheers! Cheers! Someone's having a bachelorette party.
We'd rather enjoy the term commitment jamboree.
So soiree is nicer.
Girl, how many people did you bring?
Yeah, Emmy, you brought your camera crew. You don't have to ask you not to, but you do.
Is Moses coming? It would be good to see him.
No, Moses is not coming. Moses and I broke up. Yeah, he f***ed my mom yesterday.
Aggressive. I think that's a wonderful way to begin a marriage. Good for you too. What?
Why aren't you hugging me?
Because I haven't seen you in 6 months and you brought all these people here.
Hello. Hi. I am Felix. I am Emmy's producer, and I'm a huge fan of yours and the work that you do in the LGBTQIA community.
Thank you. Soon we'll have a whole alphabet, right?
Your song Lampshade got me through a lot of difficult times.
It's always a pleasure to meet a fan. Do you mind if I just steal Emmy away for a little bit?
No, of course.
Great, awesome.
Come on. Oh, coming.
Whoa.
Yeah, let's keep it great.
So you're basically part of the family now. So tell us of all your emotional baggage that shaped you in 20 seconds. Go.
Oh my god. I'm Felix. I am Emmy's producer for her docuseries, and well, I guess all of my emotional baggage can fit into one sensible knapsack that I can take with me anywhere I go. Anywhere I go.
Enlightened. How did you purge your emotional dead weight?
Dead what?
Let me read your palm. I'm getting some really strong frequencies from you right now.
No.
Have you lost a pet
Inspired
recently?
by
Because he
Chandelier.
follows you everywhere.
But I feel like you're just here because I'm doing well.
Are you serious? We have
Amazing
been
music
friends
by
for like
Nakia.
75 years.
And it makes me mad.
What?
You suck.
Amazing.
Not a
music
complaint
by
I normally
Nakia.
get. Anyway, so you wanted to talk to me about something?
You just left a toxic environment that creatively stifled you. But despite all the piles of shit being thrown at you, you managed to find nourishment through that emotional manure. You're gonna
One of my
break new
favorite
ground.
lines, so.
Wow.
I mean, you must be looking at future Didi, because I don't know.
You party?
Ding.
It's not the same.
I mean, for holidays,
I see creative fulfillment that pairs with an emotional connection.
Oh.
A larger-than-life partner. You know him.
I don't know anyone like that.
Oh, Eureka's crystal ball brain is no joke. She was right about my past relationships. None of them worked out.
I mean, this is just a lot to take in. I don't like stereotypes.
Well, we're all a stereotype to someone. I mean, there's kooky white bitch, there's opinionated gender nonconformist, and then there's moi, your exotic breath of fresh air.
I know it all about sex. Everything. I am an expert.
Okay, don't get so defensive.
I am agreeing with you.
So am I.
We're passionately agreeing about the same thing.
Okay, well, when I was going through my breakup with Andalucia, you were MIA, and then Moses breaks up with you, and you just expect me to show up.
Oh my God, you get it. You get me.
When I told my parents
There's
I
that
was going
gym
to be a
look.
sex educator, they were embarrassed. I was supposed to be a doctor, but I am a sex doctor. They don't see it that way, and that's okay with me. I'm proud of my work.
Why are you talking so loud?
How do you know so much about me?
I'm so cool.
Well, we are in a rooftop bar in February.
I'm starting to feel the atom, the happy pill, the hug drug, the love drug.
You keep saying drugs. Did you drug me?
You're safe. I'm coming with you.
Just let go. Don't fight it. You're safe here.
I have soft hair.
You do have soft hair.
Just admit it. Admit it. You were jealous.
Fine. Yes, I was jealous. You just took off this past year and I felt so stale. So yes, I jumped into things with Moses and that was wrong. Yes.
And he used you. I just worry about you sometimes, Emmy. You have to learn how to be alone, right?
I will.
Hello.
You having fun?
Isn't this your friend's band?
Did they get him high?
He had a little magic.
Or am I thinking of something else?
Remember that? You sang that.
Oh my God, he's a hoot. Hey, Felix. Felix, wanna come take a picture with me?
I would be honored.
Nice. Oh, it's okay.
Hey,
Don't
it's
cry.
okay.
Don't cry.
Shit, he's crashing. Shit.
Bring him back up.
It already has 150 likes.
Miss Hearts, I'll take a photo for you.
What are you doing here?
How did he find me? I tagged him on Instagram on my picture. I wanted him to come because I wanted to come.
All right.
I thought we were just hugging. Okay, that's good. Yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
Hi.
Smile.
That was cute. Yeah.
I'd like to get him on all four and just beg him.
Why don't you go get me a whiskey?
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, you're having fun? You're really high.
I like Oscar.
Oscar,
He can drive you places.
He can.
Well, thank you for your time, Oscar.
Oh, wait, hold on a
So
second.
cute.
Felix, right? Can I ask you a question? You think I got a shot with her? What was that?
I'm gonna go have sex with that man that was just here. You'll be okay right here, though. You'll be fine. Someone will come and check on you, and you're safe. Okay? Just relax. I'll be right there. I'll be looking out for you, okay? I'm gonna go get fucked in the bathroom.
I love that one.
Is this turning you on?
Yes. Spit or swallow. Oh, save the sob fucking story. All right, you're always getting divorced from someone.
I love a lot!
So many
Live,
emotions.
that's the message. Live? Yes, life is a banquet, and most poor suckers are starving to death. Now, come on, Agnes, live. Come, child.
Live! We'll be right back.
Oh, hey. How's the flight?
It was great. Thanks for meeting me at the airport.
Uh-oh. Sir, you look stressed. Would you like a relaxing massage and blowjob? Yes.
It's like a house of cards, and if I blow the wrong way, it's all just gonna come crashing down.
I'm worried about me and Anthony, Pop.
What's that for?
We're living together. We love each other, but we're just not a team anymore.
I get it. Adulting is really, 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 really hard.
I've decided I know what I'm going to do with the rest of my life.
So you've heard the story about my killer day.
Heard it. I live for it.
I live my life. And I don't think that you could say that about yourself.
I am tired of giving you sage advice only to have you rebuke me.
Last night we played Hide the Rattle, and I still haven't found it.
Oh, this is a gay bar. I'm sad. Don't see HJD, you get to sign up.
Why? I mean, hi.
All of you are idiots. Except you. I'll leave you all to figure out who I mean.
I wouldn't lie to him. I don't see any reason to hide the truth from my friends, family, and loved ones.
I know the owners. Almost arrested most of them at some point. They're a great bunch.
That way of life gets old. That way of life? Or just you? I guess it's good that I have such a great sense of self-confidence.
I'm looking for a real bear god.
Who changed the light bulb in the sex spot? It's way too bright in there.
Don't you remember the good old days of playing male prostitute in the backyard with your buddies?
It's only prostitute now. Gender's dead.
Well, surprise, it's not coming soon. It's coming every week to your viewing eyeballs. You can view it right now. Season 5 of Skeleton Crew is out. It is available for you to watch. We are about 2 or 3 episodes in, and we're so excited at all of the folks that have been watching it and sharing it and commenting on it. We really, really do appreciate it. And just to remind you, if you're a member of the Crewniverse, you do get to see the episode before everybody else does. So if you're really into being the first person to comment on an episode, you should definitely join over at patreon.com/sidekick productions. My name is Nakia. This is Joshua R. Pangborn. This is the Sidekick Power Hour with our weekly guest, Stuart Kiczek and Ashley Monique Menard, who is Emmy Hart and the creator of The Art of Blowing It. Ashley, that episode's so much fun. Obviously, your guest on F Your Fears podcast this week is that makes their first appearance here. Very cool. How did it feel to rewatch this? What were you thinking when you watched it?
Oh my God. It's, I've watched the show a lot because I'm writing season 2. And so I've watched a lot of it. But every time I watch it, it's just better and better and better. I'm so absolutely proud of what we've done. And I mean, especially for those of you out there, like you've fallen in love with these people because you love Skeleton Crew, because you've seen Skeleton Crew and there's someone that you either identify with or you love and you want to kiss, you know? So there's a multitude of reasons.
Only one or nothing in between.
Nothing in between. And then like with The Art of Blowing It, you know, of course you fall in love with the characters for those same reasons, but it's just, it's a different show. It's a different vibe. I wanted to come up with something that could fit into this Crewniverse, but could also be its own thing. And it would be something that pops out of my head. Cause like, you know, as we talked about, as we did Demon Doctor and Josh would ask questions, I'm like, this is so much horror. And I'm like, I don't do horror, or I don't, you know, I'm not as like, that's not my exact bag where like child stars and pop culture, that's more like my bag. And so it's just an absolute thrill. I'm so grateful.
Well, it comes across as a very fun bag to have, and we're super glad that you fill it up with so much love and creativity and sass and fun people. Folks at home, if you did not catch what we watched tonight, we watched episode 4 of The Art of Blowing It. Episode 5 of The Art of Blowing It, season 1. This one was called Smells Like Teen Spirit. It is available over at The Art of Blowing It, theseries.com to stream the entire first season. Now we're moving on to the section of the show where we play trivia that comes from the mind of Ashley Monique Menard, just like this week's question of the week, which is, what is your favorite drug sequence in a movie? We'd love to hear your answers below. It could also be a TV show. And Ashley, if you will reset the buzzer.
I would love to reset this buzzer.
I will get the scoreboard ready.
All right, my boys.
Okay. Let me get my sounds going here. Let's see. Hang on one second. Boom, 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 boom. Let's do.
Let me move this. Move y'all right here.
All right, are we ready?
Josh is warming up his hands. Boo Boo's ready to play. Stewie, you ready to play?
I'm finally gonna win something.
God bless you. All right, everybody, welcome to Trivia. Today, we are going to be talking about former child stars. Question number 1. Which former child star said it was drilled into her head that no one cared about her if she wasn't wearing the Hannah Montana wig? Nakia.
Miley Cyrus.
That is correct. That is 500 points for Nakia.
That's a lot of points.
I know. All the questions in this preliminary round are 500 points. All righty. Question number 2 as I reset the buzzers. Which former child star?
Thank you, Owen.
I'm rooting for you, Stuart. Which former child star said the following? She said her acting career turned her into the family's breadwinner. The parent-child dynamic between her and her mother was completely reversed, which significantly strained this. Nakia.
Oh God. I had it in my head. The girl from The Parent Trap.
Guessing Lindsay Lohan? That
no,
is
the
incorrect.
original. The original.
It is not
Patty.
Haley Mills.
Haley Mills.
It is not Haley Mills.
Okay. All right.
Stuart.
Wait. Okay.
Stuart.
Carrie Fisher?
That is not correct. Joshua.
Let's go with Jodie Foster.
That is not correct. I'm going to reset the buzzers because we're going to talk about this one more. So this particular actress, who is quite famous and has an extremely large legacy and even has a talk show and a makeup line. Nakia.
Ricki Lake.
That is incorrect. This Stuart.
Drew Barrymore.
That is correct. 500 points for Stuart. In fact, Stuart, just for an extra 100 points, can you name the line of her skincare line? It's her it's also the same word of her production company. And it's also something you can pick when you go outside.
Daisies?
Close. It's flowers. Flowers. Okay. All right. So
flowers, daisy.
Next question.
Okay. Which actor asked to be written off an episode?
Wait, reset.
Which actor asked to be written off of an episode of Different Strokes because it dealt with molestation? Which actor from Different Strokes? Nakia.
Todd Willis or Todd Ramsey.
Bridges.
Bridges. Yeah, that guy.
But not his first name. I gave you that. Okay. Now, so 500 points for Nakia. Nakia, for an additional 100 points. Can you tell us why?
Because he was being molested at home.
That is correct. Opening up later, he said to Oprah, the reason why I didn't want to do it is because I was dealing with this at home. And the reason that I opened up later is because I thought I could help somebody. All right. So moving on to our next question. Which former child star used to be on Barney, as well as the Disney Channel, and is now non-binary? Nakia.
Demi Lovato.
That is correct. For an additional 100 points, Nakia, can you tell us the name of her podcast? Five.
Something that with the word open in it.
3, 2.
That is incorrect. The correct answer is 4D with Demi Lovato. Alrighty, next question.
Reset.
Which former Disney child star was also a part of the Huxtable family? Stuart.
That wasn't me.
Oh, Nakia.
Lisa Bonet.
That is incorrect. Joshua.
Raven Simone.
That is correct.
Oh, I got one.
Joshua, for an additional 100 points, she was told that she was too blank to do a 1-hour concert special.
Heavy.
That is correct. She told People magazine that she was told that she was too blank, and now she lives a much happier life. All right, resetting the buzzer. Couple more questions. Okay. Name 3 of the characters from Saved by the Bell. Stuart.
Zach, Jesse, Screech.
Excellent. For an additional 100 points, can you name the rest?
Yeah, AC Slater. Who else did I miss? Lisa, Jesse. Who did I forget?
What about Tori?
Wow.
Tori was on from season 4 onwards. That doesn't count.
Yeah, but I think you got it. Did you say Kelly?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's an
No,
additional
I didn't.
100 points.
No,
You didn't.
I didn't. I don't get
well,
those
then no.
100 points.
Okay, so you just get the 500. Alrighty. So which actor?
Wait.
I gotta reset.
Gotta reset.
Which actor on set of Saved by the Bell was told he needed to act like an adult? Nakia.
Mario Van Peebles.
Who?
I mean Mario can't no oh my god, I met this guy when I was on The Voice. Mario Greg Louganis.
5.
Mario. Jose
4.
Mario.
3, 2, 1. Stuart.
For the
Mario
steal.
Lopez.
That is incorrect. Joshua.
Dustin Diamond.
That is incorrect.
The principal.
Would anyone else like to take a guess?
No.
Zach Morris.
Zach.
Mark Paul Gosselaar. Alrighty. So guys, we're moving on to the next round. In the next round, I am going to show you a few photos. You are going to need to tell me You need to list one thing that they've been in. Okay? Tell me who they are and one thing that they've been in. Each of
Ashley
these.
Monique Menard.
That's Ashley Monique Menard.
That is 1,000 points for the first person that said it. Give 1,000 points to the first person that said it.
Josh, it was Josh.
I'm sharing my screen with you guys right now. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Yeah, we're waiting.
Born ready.
Oh, I'm trying to click on it. Oh no.
It's not working.
So we're ready and you're not?
No, you guys, I'm ready.
You have to.
I'm ready.
Actually, I think you have to remove.
Okay,
Lydia.
I got it. Let me.
I got it. She's gone.
You kicked her out.
You said we had to remove her.
Lydia.
Oh, when I removed the video, it took her out too. I didn't realize it took Ashley out. Sorry. Ashley, come back.
Bring her back.
Ashley, come back.
Ashley, please come back wherever you are.
Ashley, come back.
Ashley, we're sorry.
You may have booted her from the studio for the rest of this. Oh, there she is.
Oh, thank love.
Where
She's
anything
back.
can happen. All right, guys. I am resetting the buzzer.
Okay, are we sharing the...
I'm going to share my screen with you now. Sharing screen. Are you ready for 1,000
I'm ready.
points? Name this person.
Here it is. Okay, there it goes.
Stuart.
Corey Feldman, The
Excellent.
Goonies.
For an additional 500 points, what has he been in?
I said The Goonies
Excellent.
and Lost Boys. What else? You want more?
I love it. All right, moving on to the next one. Resetting the buzzer.
Hey.
Huh? You ready, Nakia? Okay. Next face. Who is that? Stuart.
Raven Simone.
Excellent. For an additional 500 points, what has she been in?
That's so Raven.
All right, ready?
No.
Hold on. Reset.
Josh, are you ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
Who is that? Nakia.
Cindy Brady.
Stuart.
Melissa Joan Hart.
Excellent. That is correct. And what has she been in?
Clarissa Explains It All.
Oh, good one. Such a good one. Okay. So that is 1,500 points for Stuart.
So, wait. Who got points this time? Stuart?
Stuart got 1,500 for that one. And Stuart got... No. Who got this one?
I got all three so far.
Damn.
All pictures.
That's 4,500 for Stuart.
Shit, slow down.
Okay.
Okay. Ready?
Yep.
Who is this? Joshua.
Mark Paul Gosselaar.
Excellent. Josh, for an additional 500 points. What has he been in?
Saved by the Bell.
Other than Saved by the Bell.
Saved by the Bell Hawaiian Style.
Can you name something else?
A show on TBS that nobody watched, but it was on for a long time.
Oh.
Where he played a lawyer.
Audience, what do we think out there? Should he? No.
Saved by the Bell, the new class.
You know what? Stop. We're gonna go ahead. We'll give the 1,500 points to Josh. And our last and final. I'm going to show you this photo, and you need to tell me.
Wait.
What it is. I'm going to reset the buzzer.
Hold on. The banner's up too, so you can't see it. Scroll in. Make the points go away.
We also can't see Ashley.
That's fine.
Yeah.
You don't need to see me. You know what I look like.
Here we go.
Okay. Who is that? Nakia.
Siwa. Jojo Siwa.
Jojo Siwa. Excellent. And for an additional 500 points, Nakia, what is she in?
Ashley and Andy.
What?
The fuck?
That is a no.
So how many points did I get?
You got 1,000 points. All right, so
No.
let's pull up the scoreboard. All right, for 2,600, we have Nakia in third place, Joshua R. Pangborn in second place with 3,600, and Stuart Kiczek is 4,400 this week.
I knew I would
Stuart
if
won.
I just kept my head in the game and stayed focused and calm, I would win one of these weeks.
So
Yeah.
I think we've had 2 wins for Josh, 2 wins for Nakia, and this is a win for Stu, right? Is that right?
I think so.
I think so.
Well, this is
Nice.
episode 6, so you've had
What's gonna
5
happen
games.
there? What's going to happen there?
Damn.
You guys, I love it. Thank you for playing
Damn.
Trivia Child Star Edition. Thank you.
Well, this has been a lot of fun. We will be back next week, but we're not leaving without giving you a preview of what is coming for season 5 of Skeleton Crew. Don't forget that you can watch Skeleton Crew before everybody else sees it. And you have to join the universe over at
$3,
patreon.com.
$3 to get everything earlier.
Guys, if you think $3 is too much, let us know in the comments below if we made a dollar version. If you do that, we'd love to hear what you think. And don't forget, you can get in higher and get access to other exclusives. So we'll talk more about that next week. Until then, let's all give Stuart a round of applause for winning trivia finally.
Good job, Stewie.
Absolutely great. Ashley Monique Menard, thank you so much. We had so much fun this week.
Thank you for being here.
Yeah. And of course, my co-host, Joshua R. Pangborn. You got a clip for us this week, Josh?
I do, but first we should probably talk about what our favorite drug sequences are.
I forgot about our question of the week. Josh, you go first.
Well, actually, Stuart won, so I think he should go first.
Oh, that's a good idea. Stuart?
Oh, I like many people who answered before. I'm going to go with the LSD scene from Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding.
No, nice one.
Yeah. I love that.
Ooh.
That's
a good one.
Okay, Ashley Monique Menard, your favorite drug sequence from a movie or a show?
I think it's gonna have to be like a toss up between oh my gosh, Reefer Madness no. And
wrong.
And Trainspotting. I think those are my correct answers. What about you, Nakia?
Josh, what about you? Wait, did you ask me?
Yeah, what about you?
For me, I say either the entirety of The Wall, because he's basically having a psychedelic meltdown the whole time, or the scene from the movie Rush right after Jason Patrick's character does heroin for the first time as an undercover cop, not to blow his cover.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's a good one.
But you, Joshy?
I would definitely have to say Reefer Madness, because I don't really enjoy a lot of drug sequences in my films. But I do.
Why not?
I've never been on drugs. I've never taken a single drug. I'm sorry. I've never taken a single recreational drug and been high.
Wow.
Your drug is making web series.
That's right.
I mean,
and he is addicted.
I am.
Where is the lie?
Paul's favorite is Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
Duh.
That's Owen's second favorite. And any other new ones that I missed?
I don't think so.
Easy Rider.
Yes.
22 Jump Street.
Let's take a look at next week's episode of Skeleton Crew from season 5.
Let's see.
This is a clip. It may not be finished. You get to see this stuff in its. This is the kind of stuff that goes for the group. When you're a member of the Crewniverse, you get to see stuff sometimes that's not quite as shiny as the rest of the world.
Everything is shiny as long as it's got Skeleton Crew.
That's right. Well, we have a choice between Breakfast at Tiffany's and Streetcar Named Desire.
Groan.
Did you just groan without actually groaning?
I did, and I would do it again.
Pop it. Hunter is not a pansy. Well, he is sort of a pansy, but he's a manly pansy. He wants something with a little more oomph to it.
Carla, do not put him in a box.
What did she say?
Well, Carla seems to think that you would want to watch a movie with more oomph.
She's right. Hey, you go, Carla.
Are you saying that you would really rather watch Rambo than Streetcar?
I would rather watch First Blood when given the opportunity. Absolutely.
Man.
First Blood is a good movie. It says a lot about this country.
Well, we are watching Streetcar.
Ooh, is that the one with the guy with the boombox over his head?
Let's say anything.
Is it say anything? No.
It is. The boombox over the head.
Everybody knows that.
That's true.
That is a scene from the next episode that will come out later this week on Patreon before it hits YouTube next Sunday night. Let us know in the comments below if you are excited about the next episode, what you've loved about season 5 so far that we can put up in the comments this week or next week. We really appreciate every one of you tuning in and being members of the Crewniverse. Don't forget that even if you can't subscribe, just watching is enough. We are just so glad that you're here with us.
And sharing.
And sharing really helps a lot too. We really appreciate it. So with that being said, we will begin to take our leave. Thank you so much to Stuart Kiczek for coming.
Bye.
Great to see you. And then Ashley Monique Menard, thank you again for being with us as always and bringing us the art of blowing it. And of course, Joshua R. Pangborn, my co-host, my good buddy, my dear friend. I love you so much. Thank you so much for us being here tonight. Had a great time. Anything else you want to share with the world before we close it out?
Stay tuned. I mean, put your comments and thoughts in the future. This is a great theory. I look forward to seeing your theories as we play out more of.
Oh, okay.
An interesting theory from Black Shoe Bear. We'll see. We'll see, boys.
All things from the SideKick Productions universe. And I thought I was going to forget all my lines. Because it's a body positive show.
I read for the role of Hunter, and
And that's the T.